Hi guys, this is Julie, and I just want to share a little bit of things I've learned about customer engagement. And I may have to split this up into two segments because it ended up being a lot longer than I thought. So, the basics. We're going to talk a little bit about defining what online customer engagement is, marketing value, consumer behavior, and just some general metrics. So first of all, I think it's important to know that a customer is simply a noun. It's a person or an organization that buys something, a good or a service, from a store or business. Customer engagement is really the communication, the business communication, the connection between the consumer and you and your brand. This connection can just be as simple as a reaction, an interaction, an effect on them, or an overall customer experience, which takes place either online or offline. Marketing is used to create, keep, and satisfy our consumers, our customer. So let's talk about online engagement. How do you increase your customer engagement? One of the first things is to remember you always need to start a conversation. Think about it like a long-term relationship. If someone is interested in another person, if they only call once, they're not going to keep a conversation going to get to the long term. And so if you want long-term conversations or relationships with your clients or customers, you have to keep the conversation going. A great way to open the conversation between you and your followers is a blog post. What does your audience need or want? Think about what their problems are. So here's a variety of tools you can use to get the conversation going. Question and answers. Polls. Remember, it's always about them, never you. If you provide value, people will begin to notice, like your insights, and you can share about your previous experience, and then people can learn from that. At least provide value, not just graphic posts that are motivational or inspiring. So one of the things that's very hard for me is being funny. I've spent 40 years in a business that's not funny at all. And so when I'm in business, I think I have to be the same. So I've really had to learn to try to lighten up a little bit, open up and be more sharing about me, my personal, because people want to be entertained. You have to keep the attention of your customer, of your consumer, of your fan base. And so the things that you can do is to just inspire and entertain them. We know that attention spans at our current time is very low. So you don't want to go on for hours. Be quick, be attentive, be on the move. You don't want to be spending no hour, 2 hours, because you won't keep people's attention. If people find your posts and they like it, they will share it and tag their friends to like it too or to watch it. And that's what you want to aim for. That's how you increase your engagement. Share compelling data. People love knowing the facts or the inside scoop, so to speak. If you offer survey results or information or highlight news that gives insight into a topic, it's a great way to keep people interested in you and your products. And you never want to give everything away on social media. Offer teaser. Talk about the problem. Talk about benefits that you can offer. And then when they ask for more, that's when you give the how-to. Step 1, 2, and 3. So you never want to share everything on the social media content. I think people love getting stuff for free, but it needs to be valuable. You can spark intrigue among your audience if you offer a freebie, and then make it a double whammy for you. Gather email addresses from your social media followers. So an example. Well, I forgot about the examples. We'll come back to that. Videos really are the king of how to reach people today. Eye-catching movement, audio, imagery, text, all of these elements add to the excitement of a live video. And you have a recipe for success in your engagement. Live streaming has become a hot new way to reach your audience. And what can you stream? Industry events, how-to, milestones in your business, news report, there are so many things that you can go live about. The other thing is I've noticed that there are certain companies that are really good at this, and they teach their people to jump up and down, wear a funny hat, wave a red blanket, be throwing stuff. The point is that's eye-catching. And when somebody sees that, it may look stupid, but when people see that, they pause, even if it's just for a moment, and notice what's going on. And that's what you want. You want people to pause long enough to watch what you have to say. They'll stop scrolling and they'll listen, even if it's for only a few minutes. So how do you measure engagement? By post types and on Facebook. And so I have heard there's a hierarchy. Likes are low, loves are higher, comments next, and shares are highest. I don't know if I really buy that. It takes a lot more effort to comment and share than like or love. That's simply a button. But to me, it's all social media currency. And you need every ounce of it to continue to grow and to increase your engagement. So I don't worry about it. I just keep putting things out there consistently to the best of my ability. And then I hope to increase my engagement on my page. So here's, I found this on Post Planner. And there was a survey done by a company, I think it's called BuzzSumo or Sumo or something like that. I put it at the end of the post. Interactions by post type is you can see questions were high, image posts were next, and videos were the next. Those are pretty high when you compare them to links, giveaways, and coupons. So I think it's important to remember these three posts rank higher often and create more engagement than other types of posts. So this year, 2018, is really the year of the video. Since 2015, Facebook shares for video content has doubled. Using video is your best way to increase your reach. If you do direct videos on Facebook rather than posting from a third party like YouTube, those generate even more shares than something from YouTube. So tip, create more engagement interactions and people will begin to notice your content. Live, live, live is the way to go. It helps people get to know you, it personalizes you and your products, and you can build stronger connections in real time. And it takes some practice. One of the things I have done is create a practice group. It's a closed group. I go on there almost every day, and I just do Facebook Lives. And I practice. The more you do it, the better you will be. So get going. This is the year to make it the video. So I've always wondered, how can you determine the value of a fan? And Post Planner gives an example that says, if you have 10,000 fans, typically you only have about 6.5 organic reach with the post. That ends up being 650 people. If you do a promotional post and you reach 650 people, the click-through rate is 5%. So now you're down to 33 people. Half of those might be your customers or your mama or your sister. And so now you're down to 16 people. So you send people to your product page. The industry average conversion rate is only 5%. So now we're down to, yep, you got it, maybe half a person. So to turn a fan into a customer through Facebook alone is not a high return. So you have to do many things to increase your buy rate. You have to increase people, you have to really hit people from multiple ways in order to increase your engagement and actually people purchasing your products. And that's why I like that, doing a giveaway or giving a ebook or even make it a PDF. It doesn't have to be that difficult, but just do some things that you offer value. And once you collect their email address and you have them hit on Facebook, that's a double whammy. And you can use the email to further them getting to know you and send them product information. So I think it's important. Well, marketers, yep, I'm talking to you. People need to know their their niche, their fans, the people who might be buying their product. And you need to ask, what do they need? What do they think? How are they working? How do they spend their money and time? I'm going to pause right here and stop it and make a second video so that I don't run out of time on my screencast. All right, I'll see you on the next one. Thanks.